Alright, sorry for being a little bit late. Oh, my printer has some issues. Okay, there we go. So, I'm buying Euro Yen. Oh, something wrong with my cameras. I'm gonna fix that in a second. Anyway, I'm buying Euro Yen. Does this camera work? No, none of the cameras work. Okay, whatever. But this... When I did it, I looked at like this, so like is this support, and this is probably gonna retest it, but I didn't actually realize that this is quite far down. And now, so it's like 40 pips, and now the euro is made a new low, so I'm not 100% sure this is actually gonna work out. It still has a bit to go down. I'm gonna scale in here again. Why there are no trend lines? Position lines. Hold on a second. Wrong template. Alright, there we go. Yeah, but because I underestimated the distance, this is my scale and it's gonna be rather small.
Order pending.
The stop loss is already near max loss, but I'm not gonna take it that far. I'm gonna look for a closer place to stop it out.
Order pending. Order pending.
Alright, let's just fix the cameras real quick. Okay, that worked. Yeah, like I said before, the Euro-yen buy is probably a bad idea.
Order filled. Order filled.
Yeah, if the euro drops to its own support, Euro-yen is gonna drop far further. So yeah, there is that.
Order filled.
Player refreshed.
Alright, moment of truth right now. I should also look at the calendar. I haven't really, just glimpsed over it this morning. Okay, PMI in Australia and some non-important holidays. And PMI in Japan.
Order filled.
Have revised their forecast for the Reserve Bank of Australia. They now expect the RBA to raise borrowing costs by 50 basis points at the next two meetings and reach a terminal rate of 2.6% in February. Chief Economist Bill Evans revised up his August forecast a half-point hike from a previous 25 basis point move to reflect what is expected to be a very unsettling June quarter inflation report.
Order filled.
Testing 1, 2. Oh, God, I light up now. Fucking
Light up?
windows.
Oh, sorry, I was muted.
Oh, you're right. Hey, Vin.
Sebastian there yesterday.
Sorry, you're cutting out. I couldn't hear you.
Oh, I'm cutting out?
No, you just did before. You came in perfectly then. I think because my computer's still loading. It just had to restart because of good old Windows.
Oh, okay. I was asking if Sebastian was around yesterday. I wasn't there.
No, I wasn't really on yesterday. I've been fucking dealing with other shit. I haven't really been on the computer lately. But no, I haven't seen him. Yeah, I've been
awfully long offline.
Oh, he made those
Starting to
posts.
worry a little bit.
Oh, he made posts in Suicide Booth 2 days ago. He's obviously got something to deal with at the moment, which is fair enough when it comes to family.
Yeah, it's just really bad timing.
Oh yeah, everything's really bad timing. I'm I was just going to see, had you checked your DMs? I just asked a question about PayPal stuff, if that's a possibility at all.
Oh yeah, just give me a moment. Yeah, I have like 40 or something. Yeah, I see you. Give me a moment.
No, you're right. Yeah, I know that you get swamped with shit. That's why I'm just, yeah. just trying to pay a water bill at the moment, and I'm a bit broke. Aussie dollars at a good buy zone again.
Yeah,
That's
bought
very
euro
short.
yen, and then I saw there is actually a double top on the 4 hour. Just have shorted the shit out of it, but that would be an easy trade. I would be done already.
Like yesterday, I jumped on it like just before dinner time, and I was like, "Oh look, let's buy Aussie." Just fucking went all in, just a demo account. And look at what happened. It went all the way up to like 80%, and all the way back down to now 0%. I did actually have a take profit set at the red line above it, but it didn't quite hit that.
Yeah, I cannot see it.
Uh,
See, no man.
Yeah, the very, very top red line.
Oh, fuck.
It was only a demo. I actually had the first red line, which is at like the 50% mark. That's where I was like, oh, it's definitely going to make it there, which was like a really good support resistance level. But I thought, fuck it, let's go for 100%.
Let's make it a nice round number.
It.
I'm kind of losing confidence in the euro-yen buy. If you said Aussie dollar is probably gonna turn here, then I'm feeling actually better about it, because I cannot really see a bottom on the euro, which makes the euro-yen buy even worse. So double
Aussie
top
could
on the
go
4
two
hour, I
ways.
completely ignored.
Aussie could either go down another 30 pips to the overall low, and basically form like a descending triangle or a breakdown lower, which wouldn't surprise me at all. But I wouldn't be too surprised if it bounced here again for another retracement. Maybe
Yeah, that
up.
would actually be nice. Yeah, it's yesterday's low too. It bounces
Yeah,
there, which is also
that's what I'm
S1.
looking at.
Yesterday's low and S1 is almost at the same level. It's like half a pip or something like that. Yeah,
What are you
0.7.
doing? Euro yen. You buying euro yen or just selling? Did you
Yeah,
say?
I'm buying. Because I'm an idiot.
Yeah, Oh, yeah, you zoom out and you're like, okay. It's at a good position to buy it.
I just
definitely
scaled in, but I
position
cannot
to buy
really
it.
scale in heavy. Because the stop loss is like 1,000 pips away. I cannot find a good place to put a stop loss.
Well, I'm looking at it as the way I see it now. It is at the perfect entry position for a buy, but you got two options for your stop loss. You got one either, holy fuck, 65 pips down. That's ages.
That's exactly the problem.
Okay,
I'm
65
just gonna
pips.
close it manually if it makes a new low.
Or you could go 140 pips.
It's a quite large consolidation zone, which it could easy test. It's 33 pips wide. If it tests that, and that's why the stop is so far. Like this, here's this zone. There we go. Make it a little bit transparent. For some reason, C-Trader doesn't remember the transparency settings anymore.
I always have issues with the lines and stuff, and they never seem to remember.
3 or 4 versions down, they I need to learn to talk. Did they remember the colors you use? Oh no, it does it. It has it again. Yeah, see, I have one that's actually transparent. And if I choose it, yeah, it's transparent. Okay, it works again. No, never mind. Maybe this was just something in my computer.
The former Japanese FX chief says the current weak yen not good for the Japanese economy.
Yeah, if this, what I wanted to say, if that consolidation level is being tested, then it's just about to get stopped out, basically. That's why my stop losses are far away. But I'm not gonna drag it through that. If it makes a new low from here, I'm just gonna take the loss. Fuck it.
Yeah, I'm just fuck, hang on. This, we can make that bigger. I just put it in the traders talk room. That's what I'm seeing if I look at Euro Yen, which is probably exactly what you're seeing too.
Yeah, but every stop higher than 809 is just a bad idea.
Yeah. Is there a way to, when I'm in the traders talk room, you've got half a screen worth of the chat, and then you've got the screen with anyone's video that's streaming and stuff like that. How the fuck do I get rid of that?
Yeah, I don't know. Discord is still working on it, so I think this was, my adoption was a bit too early, I guess.
And you mirror your stream into that room? Or does that make too much of a bog down on your computer for performance?
I can stream, but it will just show up as a normal stream, so it will still be covered by half of the chat.
Yeah, okay. I was just thinking if you could like mirror like your YouTube or Twitch stream or whatever with everything that you're doing there straight into this room onto, you know, that'd be, I think, a really good thing. Just in general.
I could just do screen. No, not screen. Oh no, I can't. I can only do the camera.
Yeah, no, that's all right. I was just thinking if you could do that, it might be another way to entice people to come to the server and use the Traders Talk room more so than watching on YouTube or Twitch or whatever.
Yeah, that creates a little bit of conflict in itself, but yeah, I had this idea too. Discord is not that well in integrating that. And now with Microsoft investing into Discord, I don't think it's gonna get better.
It's only gonna get worse. Yes, this price action on Aussie dollars in a really tricky spot at the moment. It's got the momentum to keep going down, but it's really at a good support level.
I'm gonna move the stop up. If this makes another low, it's just gonna keep going down, and then it's probably gonna turn right at a weekly VWAP or something. But I don't care. I don't want to take the full loss just for testing that.
I could have shorted Aussie yesterday morning. I opened up the computer right on Tokyo Open and just went, oh yeah, short Aussie, and just didn't do anything because I knew I wasn't going to have the time to sit at the computer, and it just dropped all day. And then I came back at just after London, and that's where I hit it at the bounce. Yeah, Aussie's just trying to keep going down. Just trying.
Toyota
Euro Yen is going down too. I'm moving the stop already.
September prices.
Yeah, that's broken.
Yeah, I cannot really sell into it. This could just be a fake. This looks pretty bad though. Short the euro? No, not really. This is just bad. Actually, I could short a Nasdaq. Have a quick look at the Nasdaq.
Yeah, there's not really any shorting levels.
Bounce off the weekly VWAP.
Yeah, well, let's see if it goes back up to that. But other than that, I think you've just missed the short level that it bounced off of there. Like that last candle it's making.
The Nasdaq looks actually pretty good, and I can do it actually with reasonable size because there's actually a stop level above. Yeah, I'm gonna do that. real
Order
quick.
filled.
Yeah, euro dollar's too far. Cable's too far. Pound yen's already on its way. Gold's actually, it could be an interesting short. If that retraces back up to the VWAP, that'd be a very good resistance level. You could probably go from the VWAP down 500 pips maybe, with probably 100 and 200 pip stop.
Order filled. Order filled. Order filled.
Wasn't doing that. Yes.
Order filled.
A sec.
Order pending.
Short target on the Nasdaq is actually really nice.
I'm back. Nasdaq.
I have a stop at 31 points from the VWAP, and the short target is actually very, very far. Let me check. It's not that far. 104 points. Well, why is that red? Just get rid of it. Actually lower than 104. Hold on a second.
Yeah, it looks achievable too. Looks like it's heading that way.
Oh, I just see it bounced off a support. Maybe that was a dumb idea too. Oh, come on. Don't make me a double loss.
What else is on the cards? How's dollar CAD?
Not my day today, I guess. It is perfectly bounced off support, which I didn't see. But it's the same support Euro-Yen has, so whatever. Means I'm gonna get stopped out on Euro-Yen and on the Nasdaq.
Dollar CAD's interesting because it's either forming it's either compressing, making lower highs and higher lows, and it's just hit a top, which would really help the Aussie to bounce and probably a euro yen. Otherwise, it's going to break to the upside, which is going to push everything down. And if it breaks to the upside, it's going to go up probably at least 60 pips.
Yeah, the high is 22. And last week is 108. Yeah, I see a 60 pips. Something between, hold on. Let's just measure it from the Weaver. 65 to 74, 5, something like that. That's a very nice level. Oh, which one is it gonna be?
The opposite of whichever one you take.
I'm gonna get stopped out in both. Yeah, shit, the euro is about to approach reverb.
Yep. And I feel like, well, Aussie's, I don't know, it's still very undecided. It looks like it has momentum down, but it's also got a pretty solid reversal pattern. Though it did fail to break a lower low, so
Order
there's going to be a
filled.
bunch of buy orders below that.
Oh wow, that was fast. I just got stopped out on euro yen. That stop is
wow.
probably too close. I left the original stop. Oh, this is
Yeah,
just S1. Fuck, I didn't see that.
That's dumping. That's good.
But it's dumping to S1. This is actually where I will scale in. I didn't see that when I placed the stop loss, that this is S1. If that bounces up from here, then I'm gonna get stopped out on the Nasdaq too.
Aussie actually
Anyway.
looks like a buy.
Damage is done.
Nasdaq.
Yeah, dollar CAD's coming back down.
I'm gonna get double stopped out. Fuck!
Oh, well, it happens. My partner was telling me this lady that she works with
Order canceled.
is basically like just lost like just over 50% of her crypto investments. I was just like, yeah, what do you expect? Because like I remember my partner telling me, I don't know, beginning of the year or sometime, I think the price got to 45,000 for a Bitcoin. And this lady that my partner works with was saying that, oh, her husband's like a financial investor and what do you call it, investment specialist or whatever, and was saying, oh, now's a really good time to get into crypto because it's come down so far and that it's a good buying price. And my partner really wanted to buy, and I said, no, why would you buy Bitcoin at $45,000 if you didn't want to buy it at $1,000? Like, and then she was like, oh, I just want to get into it. I said, nah, it's not a good time to get into it. And now it's all up down to like $20,000. And, you know, because my partner said she was having a conversation and she reckons, yeah, she's like lost like over 50% of her investment because they bought it at the fucking top. Good old retail. Yeah, it's a good bounce off Aussie.
Yeah, this looks really bad. Well, I've scaled in there instead of taking the loss. Double the loss coming up in a minute.
Oh, euro dollar broke above. Oh, cable. Holy shit, that's making a move. Okay, so Aussie dollar buys is the correct option. Euro dollar might come back and touch VWAP. That could be a good buy. You could buy that with a 7-8 pip stop loss, or 35 pips.
Euro dollar is just poking the wave up. Could just be
Yeah, so
momentum.
I think it's going to keep going up. Like, cable's got up and it's still shooting up. Aussie dollar's trying to go back up. Dollar CAD's dumping back down to that VWAP, so it's forming that wedge I saw. Yeah, I think it's a sell dollar day by the looks of it. Buy it, see what happens.
Yeah, that
Stop
looks
there.
really bad.
And take profit there.
Wow, I had massive slippage on my
Order
Kazakhstan
filled.
account. I just realized. At one limit order higher than the VWAP, it got filled on IC markets, but on Pepperstone I actually got filled at the VWAP. Six point slippage.
How big was the size?
It wasn't big. On contract. Not big.
No.
How do I stop my cat from sitting on the keyboard like all the time?
Spray something on your keyboard that the cat doesn't like. Problem is that then will be on your hands and you won't be able to pat it. So, I don't know.
Yeah, she just wants to be close to me, so I don't have a problem with that. I just have a problem when she walks in circles on my desk. She always sits on my keyboard.
I mean, yeah, I don't really have that issue because I've got a big mat on the ground next to where I sit, and Cloud always comes and like sits on that when he wants to chill with me. Wondering, I don't know how much room you've got on your desk or whatever, but like, could you have like a dedicated like mini cat bed or something, and then anytime that she jumps up on the desk, just keep putting her in it. And the fuck is that? Hang on, I'll be back.
NASDAQ.
Sorry about that. RoboVac just sucked up a feather the boys left on the ground.
They are about 25 centimeter between the border of the table and the keyboard, and the cat just walks in circles there all the time.
Yeah, like so maybe put like a little cat bed or something like that, or a a nice blanket or something
NASDAQ.
that's hers or whatever. And then anytime she walks in your keyboard, just keep putting her in there and see if you can train her to use it. Maybe.
That doesn't really work because she's an old girl and she just wants to sit on me.
Yeah, no, that's fair enough.
Well, she's sitting right in front of me because she's trying to get on me.
Not sure. Every cat's different. It's not a winnable fight.
Install a shelf below the window, which I can fold down so I can actually go back to the window. And the other cat actually likes it. She just jumps on that and watching me doing whatever I'm doing. But this one just wants to be very close to me.
You almost need like a what do you call a board on your lap, so like she can sit on it, and anytime you want to get up, you can just lift the board up, put it on the desk, and put it back on your lap when you come back. Does she respond well to treats?
Yeah, but she's like 17 years old, so there's not much to teach anymore. She just wants to be near me. It's not really a bad habit.
Maybe just embrace the love while she's around.
Yeah. Now she
Yeah,
sits
17.
right in front of me and waits for me to pick her up.
I'd say
It's like 0 centimeter distance to my body.
Yeah, I think if one of my boys was that old, I'd probably take them with me everywhere because I'd be too afraid they're going to go at any point.
Just wants to be loved, huh?
Yeah, does she have any like medical issues? Like she's not going blind, deaf, or anything like that, is she?
No, everything is fine. Just old.
Okay. I just remember my neighbour's cat before he died. He was he went blind first, and then he went deaf. And when he was blind, he would always be touching like them, or if I was going around to feed the cats or whatever, like he'd always be touching someone, like whether it just be rubbing up against their leg or sitting like sleeping on their feet. He'd always want to touch someone, I think because he probably couldn't see and he just wanted to feel that person. And then when he went deaf as well, like he was just on all this medication and shit because they just didn't want to lose him. And yeah, he was 17, and yeah, basically it was just like a disabled, animal, couldn't do anything, and pretty much Ange just picked him up every day and just carried him around in like one of those like a baby carrier on your front.
Yeah, she's gonna love that, huh? No way I'm gonna do that.
Well, no, but I mean, this cat was on its last legs, and she loved him to death because 17 years with a cat, it's a pretty close bond.
This one the same, and I basically saved her life by buying her. I don't usually buy animals, but I bought this one.
And how old was she? When did you buy her? When she was a kitten still, or?
Yeah, she was not very old, maybe a few months.
Yeah, well, if you've had her for that long, you've definitely got a bond together that she's going to want to hang on to until those last days.
She was almost dead in the shop. This was a very careless shopkeeper. Actually bought a cat tree there for the other cat. I saw this one, whatever. How much is it? Here's the money now. Give me the cat and fuck off.
Yeah,
I spent another 10 grand in vet money.
Oh yeah, that shit clocks up quickly though.
But then now she's fine since no issues at all since then basically.
It's like ours. I don't know if it's just like when they're kittens or something, because I've never had cats before, like from the kitten stage. And when we got, actually both of them, but mainly River, like when we got him, because he was only 10 weeks old, the first night we had him, he had a prolapsed eyelid. We had to rush him to the emergency vet at fucking 2 o'clock in the morning. And then we had to like take him to an eye specialist, and we were told he had fucking cat chlamydia and all this sort of bullshit. And we just had issue after issue with him for probably the first 6 months until he sort of grew up a bit. And now we haven't had a single problem with him. He's like the perfect cat. And same with Cloud, like he was having a lot of urine infections and urine crystals and stuff like that for like the first probably almost a year. But he's been really, really good the last like 2 years. Haven't really had any issues except for I think he had kitty COVID earlier this year. And had to get that medicine for him. But other than that, they're solid cats now.
This one too, she had a trouble start, but since then everything is fine. And now she just wants to be loved like 24/7.
Yeah, typical cat. I'll be back in probably 5 minutes.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a little bit distracted too because my daughter is off school today. I'm gonna refill my coffee and back in a little bit.
Euro dollar. Nasdaq.
Alrighty, I'm back. Eurodollar came back to the VWAP. It might have been a better place to buy it.
Yeah, stopping out Urian was a bad idea.
Order filled.
Cool on Euro, yeah, and it could still drop here. Euro dollar's not good struggling. Cable's already done its move. Yeah, who knows? Anything, it could really go either way from here. I feel like dollar pairs are bullish. Just the more I look at them, that's just what it looks like.
Dollar CAD. Yeah, little shelf's a good idea. I reckon you should put like a box on the outside, ledge on the outside with a mesh cage around it so they can walk out onto it.
Yeah, I have the mosquito thing, but yeah, this is actually a bad thing. Very bad thing.
Oh, yeah, you've got mosquitoes, of course. Tropics.
Because if there is a lizard walking outside or something like that, the cat is just gonna jump on it and use it to climb.
I just meant like if you had a ledge same size or even double the width out on the outside, then you could have like probably actually be better to have like a steel mesh, like chicken wire, but something maybe a bit more sturdier. And you just have like a box, the size of the window going around it, and that so the cats can like walk out and be outside, but then like they can't go anywhere because it's a metal box.
Actually, before I had, I have a ledge outside for the air conditioning, and this is actually going all around the house for aesthetic purposes.
Oh, okay. So you could, yeah, you've already got a ledge. You just got to box it off.
So, and before I actually let the cats out because they could go out on the balcony, and then they could walk all around the house.
Dollar CAD.
Yeah.
The outside, which is fun. But the problem is they figured out how to get down.
Yeah, that's the issue.
I mean, they can go down, but they can't go back up.
Yeah.
Just jump on. I have a additional roof on the backyard side, which is half the height of the first floor, and it's sloping down a little bit, and they just go onto the outer wall and then jump down, which is just 1.5, 2 meters, something like that. It's not a problem for a cat, but they can't go back up there.
Yeah, fair enough. Well, it's more so they're probably not gonna want to.
The cats are actually house cats, so they will not run away or whatever. But the cats are curious creatures, so sooner or later there's gonna be something moving on the ground, and then they're gonna go and check it out. And then I have to look for the cat.
He's like, I've made the yard pretty cat proof. Like, there's wire, like the fences are all over 6 foot, and I've got wire mesh pretty much the whole way around the top of it, so like the possums can still walk around, but if the cats try to jump, they'll grab that, it'll bend and fold, and they'll just fall back to the ground. And I've put like metal sheaths around all of the trees big enough that they try and climb, so they can only get up as high as the fence, but not jump onto the fence. And like, but then last week, Cloud figured out how to get out again, because we've got these trees at the front, and that picture that I put on my cat, that's actually like one of the trees, and they're now big enough to hold their weight, but there's like heaps of branches everywhere, so once they get high enough into the tree, it's just like a floor for them to just walk across. And these trees span all the way across over, they're literally growing across the roof of my neighbour's carport. They just keep creeping, but like on top of the carport, and they're just covered in flowers and everything.
Yeah, we have the same type of trees. You can actually watch them grow. This is so fast.
Oh yeah, once these are established, because they're natives, they just go crazy. And yeah, now Cloud figured out how to get up through there, and then basically he can just walk over the fence through the tree now. And I couldn't figure out how he was doing it, but he goes into like the neighbour's yard, and then there's no way for him to get back in, because the neighbour doesn't have like trees or anything along the fence line. It's just like a fence, so he's a big cat, he can't jump. It's just like, fuck, he gets into the neighbour's yard and the dog's barking at him and shit, but the dog doesn't know what to do because Cloud's bigger than the dog. And yeah, he just keeps doing it like twice a day, and now I've like put mesh all across where the trees are, so he can climb in the tree, but he can't get through over the fence. And I just feel like he won't be able to make it back if he jumps the fence. It's not that he won't come back.
I guess you need to have a door somewhere. I have a door actually in the house that goes to the outside, but I haven't used it in years.
Oh, we don't let them out at night unless we're out with them, just for the, like, if they get out, because as soon as there's a possum, because the possums come out at night, they just sprint off and try and, well, they don't do anything to the possums, like, they just run up to them, and then they don't know what to do. The possums just don't know what to do either, because like they're both like the same size, and it's just fucking ridiculous. So we have to try and keep them on the deck at night with us, which they're pretty good at. But yeah, we don't let them out at night, because anything that moves, especially like cane toads, are probably the worst thing, because they catch frogs, which is probably bad enough, but I don't want them catching a cane toad and putting it in their mouth, because that's potential death.
Oh yeah, right, Australia.
Yeah. Even apparently some of the frogs, like green frogs, are poisonous to them. Which, I mean, they've never caught a green frog, but we do have a few around. They've caught things like striped arrow frogs, and as soon as they do that, they just salivate and salivate and salivate. So we have to like grab them and wash their mouth out. I don't know if they're poisonous, but like it has a reaction in their mouth, obviously, where it's just a bad taste or something that's not good for you. Yeah, exactly. Australia, like there's just shit can just kill you if you're dumb enough to like do it.
Oh, this ledge thing I made, the metal part that's foldable, that's actually very solid. It's like it can hold like 100 kilograms or something like that, and I got it for like $4.
That's awesome. Yeah, there's no point putting up a shelf unless it can hold, well, I think, your own body weight, pretty much. Like, you know, if you can just grab and hang off the shelf and it's solid, like that's all you need.
The wood that came with it is, of course, totally fake. It's just garbage glued together. Or you put a drop of water on it, it's gonna break.
Oh, okay, it's just chipboard or MDF or something.
Yeah, but really, really tiny chips. It's not like the chipboard that's actually strong.
Oh, okay.
It's just factory leftovers glued together and made square or something like that. But I didn't bought it for the wood. I bought it for the frame, for the holders, and they look. They don't look strong, but they are.
Well, something
From
like that.
China, I'm pretty sure you can get them too.
You could just, if you find a cheap board or a piece of wood that's as wide as that, but I reckon you could probably go half of that width again. Like you could extend it out past the actual brackets if it's a solid piece of wood. Yeah, it'd be easy to just unscrew that, put a different one on, and then you'd have it almost touching your desk, like an extension on your desk.
Yeah, that's no problem. We have wood sellers here around because I live close to the airport, and all this transportation stuff that's left over. There are some people that pick them up, actually make furniture out of it, which looks really cool.
Yeah, that's cool, but like people
Chipwood furniture, this looks so cool, but it's freaking expensive.
That's like here, like the amount of shit that goes into just the dump. Like, you know, because I've worked in like cabinet making factories and everything where there's just offcuts. Like one of those like industrial sized bins full of offcuts at any workshop, and there's, you know, fucking hundreds if not thousands of workshops, or there'd be thousands of workshops across Australia. Like, yeah, the amount of waste that goes in that, people could make all sorts of shit. We just don't have like a society that has any value on that sort of shit, unlike, yeah, places like Southeast Asia.
Here is, I don't know what. Yeah, basically, literally, they're making furniture. I don't know, out of garbage, basically.
Yeah, like it's recycling. Like it's I think it's a good idea.
This is, and they're kind of creative by doing it, and you can see some even have still the shipping label color on it and stuff like that, and that makes it even more cool. Yeah, when they some of these larger boxes, they put with spray paint some numbers on it or something like that.
$CAD.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. Yep.
And some of them still have that, but this is on purpose. That makes it even cooler.
Yeah, they went through a bit of I guess a craze probably 10 years ago maybe, where yeah, we had like a lot of people wanting to buy the recycled furniture look, but the it was just the recycled furniture look, like it was ridiculous, the crap that most people were selling, because all they were recycling is pallets, so they're having nice flat straight bits of pine, but yeah, they'd have all of those markings and everything all over it still, which sort of was that deep into the wood even after sanding it back, like it was still there, and it would look neat, but yeah, it wasn't like anything amazing.
Yeah, my drone ramp outside is from the same material. I just bought a piece and cut it a little bit, screwed the smaller piece on the ledge, and put some so I can actually move it basically.
Yeah.
It's foldable, so it's not in the rain. I guess the Nasdaq is gonna fuck me over in a minute too. My daughter is off school today. I have to answer some strange questions every 17 seconds.
Joys of being a parent.
Yeah, she had a running nose yesterday, and the school did throw her out. Year of COVID.
Serious.
NASDAQ.
Oh, jeez. I'm amazed some societies are still like, I don't know. I guess they're doing it pretty bad in China, the way they're clamping down on it. So it's probably just the, trickle over from being in Asia.
There was some drama 3 weeks ago where some parents sent their kids to school knowing they had COVID. There was one kid in school and the parents had COVID and the kid had COVID too, and they knew it.
Yeah, you're always going to get one.
And how the school found out was actually just a pure accident, because we have a chat group for the class where the teachers are in and all the parents and whatnot.
Yeah.
And then the mother actually asked in the group the teacher to pick up her child because she has to go to the hospital because she has COVID since 2 weeks or something like that. And everybody was like, what?
Oh, jeez. Yeah, what do you do?
Actually, so they reacted to it because there was an inconvenience, not because of the fact that they had it.
Oh, okay. Either way, it's just one of those things. Like if people just took a little bit more responsibility on themselves, and then that sort of thing. Like, it's like it should always be. If you're actually sick, like don't go out in public and spread it. Like maybe stay home for a while and get better. Like, people just did that, and it'd make a big difference.
You mean like turning on your brain?
Oh, yeah, I know. It's a fucking hard thing to ask. Like, believe me, I'm fucking sick of general people's, inability to do that. But I don't deal with people as much anymore, so it's kind of good. But that might have to change. It's almost financial year, so I might have to go back into the workforce.
Now waiting on Japanese supply, 20-year bonds being sold from Japan. I'll be back in a sec. If you get a chance, just check your DMs.
Gold. Nasdaq.
Bid to cover 3 spot 38 for the Japanese 20-year auction. Average price.
Alright, I'm back then.
Dollar CAD.
Ah, bullshit.
DAX.
Wow, euro yen really bounced off that point. Two, 8, 5, 8. Why did it bounce there? Higher, higher. Yeah, okay. It's just slightly higher than the previous low. Higher, higher, higher lows. Yeah, up you go. 145.
Dollar
Order
CAD.
filled.
Another note on Chinese stocks, this time from UBS. They say the China stocks rally is to pause on earnings downgrade. They're expecting the equity rally in China to take a breather as investors start to pricing earning downgrades for this year and reassess the strength of growth rebound in the second half.
DAX. DAX.
Fosun International says they have an abundant available funds.
Oh damn, gold bounced off the VWAP, didn't break it.
Euro dollar.
$0 above, pound dollars above,
Nasdaq,
dollar cats above, Aussie dollars below, dropping. Okay, maybe Aussie will keep going down.
Nasdaq,
Some commentary on the Bank of Japan from ANZ. They say FX intervention is unlikely. Tweaking yield curve control is possible, though, according to ANZ. They say the rebound in the yen is in line with the return of investor caution on growth. As risk aversion currency, the yen gained ground in such an environment. They say comments from the former Japanese FX chief may have accentuated the move. They think intervention, though, is unlikely, and if anything, an adjustment to yield curve control is more likely at some point. That's ANZ.
Nasdaq. Nasdaq. Euro dollar.
So your tears been running like a waterfall. Thought the stars would never let you down. And you keep on thinking you could save yourself. But that's love, that's just love. You should know some things will hurt, and you'll end up getting burned. I just hope that you will learn. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Every time you feel the walls are closing in, and it seems like nothing makes it better, you should try to remember that's just how it is when it comes to love, comes to love. 'Cause you know sometimes it hurts, and you end up getting burned. But sometimes it can be beautiful. That's just love, that's just love. You will get back up again, even if you don't know when. And it feels like the world is coming down on you. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love.
Euro dollar.
You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. You have to move on, deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of love. Even if you don't know when. Deal with your broken heart. No matter what you think, you'll never ever get enough of
Nasdaq.
celebration, celebrate, celebrate. We should celebrate, celebrate.
Dollar CAD.
The Financial Times reporting the German government now fears Russia could take advantage of annual maintenance on their main export pipeline to shut off gas supplies to the country completely.
You send chills down my spine. Said I'm not worthy of your love. Well, this is definitely goodbye. Oh, it was fun having you around. Looking in the rearview mirror, my decisions may be clearer. You say I'll never find somebody like you. Find somebody like you. Without the words, I love you till the end. Without not even trying. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so unoriginal. People like you, they're just so predictable. So pitiful. Yeah, you. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so delusional. Thinking I'd ever get a high out of your love. So pitiful. You send chills down my spine. Said I'm not worthy of your time. Well, I enjoy this bumpy ride. I sure appreciate the lies. I can say my heart is bleeding. Looking at me in the mirror. You never made my body shut down. Body shut down. Without the words, I love you till the end. Without not even trying. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so unoriginal. People like you, they're just so predictable. So pitiful. Yeah, you.
Euro dollar. Euro dollar.
You send chills down my spine. Said I'm not worthy of your love. Well, this is definitely goodbye. Oh, it was fun having you around. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so unoriginal. People like you, they're just so predictable. So pitiful. Yeah, you. Just tell me, oh my God, you're so delusional. Thinking I'd ever get a high out of your love. So
Euro dollar. NASDAQ.
scene. Back out fresh on the 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 scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team. Franchise best on the team.
Franchise best on the team.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.
Back out fresh on the scene.
can feel my body cold against the concrete, but I can't seem to get enough. My mind is fixed on what it wants. I just let you beat me. Looks can be deceiving. Let you get the best of me in bed with my worst enemy. This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me.
Alright, I'm back.
This is a no-go. I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone. Back up and get me. So put your hand in
And shit hasn't moved.
follow me. Let me waste your time. Set up feet, do some stupid shit. Take a seat. Let me waste your time. So put your pretend like you're into me. I know this is hopeless, moving in slow motion, trying to control my thoughts, but I can't stop our body talk. This is a no-go, I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone, back up and get me home. This is a no-go, I just can't take hold. This is a danger zone, back up and get me. So put your hand in mine, follow me, let me waste your time. Set up, do some stupid shit. Take a seat, let me waste your time. Set up,
NASDAQ. Dollar CAD. Dollar CAD. DAX.